He starts laughing and I see his grill. It was a genuine laugh, and the energy between us seemed much lighter than when he got here. This entire time we've been talking, he's never tried to kiss me, push up on me, nothing. It's like we really just vibe together, and it's so calming. I'm in no rush to try to have sex again, and the fact that he doesn't even bring sex up is so many points in my book. Tavio is my ex, but I don't call him that. At all? He questions in a genuine tone. No, I don't feel like dealing with him. At all. I just hope. I didn't know where I wanted to go with the conversation. I didn't know if I wanted to say I felt like he was driving by, and I didn't know if I wanted to say he sold drugs too. They might know each other, so I also don't want that tension. Plus, what if Ace knows my father? Oh boy. You hope that he just leaves me alone. Where is he from? He questions. Why? He clearly wants you back. He goes to Flushing. People in hell want ice water, I say back. So he's from hell. I start laughing. He's from Southside. I'm from Jamaica. He says, trying to give me a playful, flirty tone. I know, I say laughing. So we neighbors. If you were, you wouldn't be asking me all of this. You did say he was gonna press the next nigga you was with. I start laughing a serious laugh because he remembered that. I did, and he did. So you want me to get pressed? I might be scared. I doubt you're scared, Grams. I put air quotes when I say his name. He starts laughing. Y'all in the same business, Grams. I figured. Why? I ask questions and do homework, but nobody knows nothing. You right, he smirks. So what's his street name then? I say with a straight face. He starts laughing harder. You about to tell me. I start laughing. He's not a problem. I figured he was a street nigga based on the threats. A square nigga not coming at you like that. I'll be fine. So you rather we just know each other? The reverse psychology isn't working, Ace. I roll my eyes. I notice. I'm hoping it starts though, he says laughing back. He's really not a problem. He works for my father, so he won't get too out of line. Number one, don't give any person that much credit. Number two, your pops. He nods. I don't say anything. How long you allowed to be sitting here? Start laughing. I have to be back by 9. Your ex works for your pops. I nod. He scratches his head. What crew? I don't know. I'm curious, not on no beef shit. I honestly respect everything because of you. That's my word. I believe you, but I don't know their crew. Who your ex? He's your age. No, yours. He sits back in his seat and looks at me. You trying to get his name from my brain? I question. He starts laughing. Nah, just soaking this and you in. His name is Saga. He sits and thinks quietly. Don't do that. He starts laughing. No, I heard of a Saga. I don't know him. He got a scar on his face. I'm going home. I start to get out the car. He laughs and grabs my arm. I don't know him. I did hear of him though. Fame might know him. Y'all co-workers, huh? He starts laughing. We run shit together. Clue is my right hand. I nod my head. What? He questions. Nothing. Taking it all in. You, this, we both soaking. I tried to keep a straight face but couldn't, and we both burst out laughing. Your ex, though, from what I heard, he isn't just talk. I don't want to have to shoot homeboy. I start laughing. I don't speak to him. And if need be, I'll tell my dad. Ace starts laughing. Tell your dad? Made me laugh. I start laughing too. Well, it's not a typical situation. I start to explain how I met Tavior and found out he worked for my dad. He nods and seems like he's thinking. I look at the clock in the car, and it's been close to an hour we were just talking. I tell him 30 more minutes I'ma head back upstairs, just so my mother doesn't get too suspicious. He said that he was cool. He just had to meet up with Clue and Fame again anyway. He just wanted to see me. No, you wanted to interrogate me, I reply. He starts laughing. I didn't. I've wanted to ask for a while when I saw you leave school with them, but I didn't even know how to go about me asking. Then Fame brought it up when he saw you this morning. Saying what? I questioned. He saw you with them and he knows exactly who they are, asking if I trusted you around them. Oh, so you be talking about me? I smirk while I answer. As tough as Ace may be in them streets, I can see he lets his guard down when he talks to me. He starts smiling in a flirty way. Go home, Summer, he says, which makes me laugh. I'll go home and you go talk about drugs and Summer. I blow him an air kiss and I get out the car. I hear the window roll down. Hey, he says. I turn back. I'm gonna try to call you tonight, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Okay, I reply and smile, which makes him smile. Bye, I say and turn around and leave. I walk back upstairs without looking back. The direction I had to walk in, he needed to drive by in the opposite direction, so I know he pulled off already. I'm sure Lauren is dying from anticipation to know what happened or why he came over here. I could tell Ace really likes me, and to be honest, I like him too. The next day, as I get home from school, Lauren is in front of the building looking like a worried stalker. She was pacing back and forth, and her hair looks unkempt. What are you doing? I questioned. Waiting for you. Yeah, but what's up with your hair? I'm suspended. I didn't do it. I look at her in a confused fashion, mostly because she was outside instead of calling me. What is the emergency? Are you still being rude? This is how many days now? You have your period? She rambles off. I start laughing. No, sorry, but you out here looking like someone untamed. She starts laughing. Why did Ace come? I start digging for my keys in my book bag and start to catch her up. So now he knows you know he's the plug. Did you say I want to meet his friend? Lauren. She cuts me off before I can continue my statement. Oh, you coming with me on Saturday? I shake my head no. I don't feel like meeting no one or playing nice. Bitch, I don't want to go alone. I unlock my apartment door and the phone is ringing. It stops, then it starts again. I pick up the phone and check the caller ID. I shake my head. Tavior, Lauren asks. Yes, I roll my eyes. He still calls every day. No, but why is he still calling at all? It's obvious you mean something to him, Summer. I don't reply to her comment, but I think about it at the moment. Do I mean something to him, or is he just not used to being the one that's cut off? I don't know. I do know I'm over it. What time you going Saturday? If Ace wants to see me, I'm not coming. Lauren's jaw drops. Bitch, I start laughing. What? I like being around him. Who you like more, Ace or Tavior? Why does that matter? I question back, looking at her confused. I don't know. You never liked anyone before Taylor. Then you dated him like, I don't know. You just have no emotion. Like you feel nothing. Now Ace comes. I had never even thought about my detachment from Taylor. I'm honestly not bothered. People break up every day, don't they? Then they go live their own lives. This isn't the normal way to handle a breakup. Anyway, I have to get home, Benjamin duty. I'll call you and we can finish talking about it. Plus, Saturday, she says as she gets up to walk out of my room. This girl is crazy. I walk her to the door and then go grab the phone from the living room to call Ace while I look for something to eat. The last few days he's had work stuff, so he wasn't able to take me to school or pick me up. He offered me cab money, but I just took the bus. I figured he wasn't home, but I also knew he would see I called and call me back. The next morning when I got to school, Tony was in front of the store by herself. She looked upset. She was sitting on a crate that was outside the store, probably left by the guys who just hang out there. She was just staring out into the school across the street from Flushing. They have these alternative high schools throughout New York City. Some are for behavioral issues and others are for truancy. Most are a mix of both. They're called alternative schools because they take a different approach to teaching. The same outreach school I explained before that Ace goes to for being a Flushing truant. Smaller classrooms, calling teachers and staff by their first names to give a personal feel. Most people assumed it was special education, but it isn't. We need 40 credits to graduate, but with outreach, you get more time without the stress. They can interchange certain classes and apply the credits where they need to. The one across the street from Flushing was a mixture of behavior and attendance problems. Tony was so deep in thought, she didn't see me walking toward her. "What's wrong?" I say as I get closer. She looks at me and a tear flows. Tony was never the type to let emotions show, so I know this had to be something. I sit down on an open crate next to her. "Girl," I told myself I'd never allow myself to get caught up. I don't say anything, just continue to look on attentively, give her space to continue when she's ready. Between my mother and Jules, I just feel like I'm getting beat up emotionally. I nod my head. "I think I'm gonna move in with my sister in Jersey," she continues. "Why?" "The school called about cutting. My mother's going off. I just can't take it anymore. I tried to escape to Jules, and clearly, he's playing me. What do I expect from a nigga? All these bitches be on his dick. Of course he's playing me. I don't ask for a lot, but don't play me. Niggas in left rack on my dick, but I'm not playing this nigga." I'm not really sure what to say back to her. I know I need to find something to chime in with. "You sure you want to move though?" "No, I don't. But I was only staying for Jules. My mother and I just don't get along. It's like she hates me for being me." I nod my head. Just as she was about to say something else, we hear Jules, Damien, and Shania walking up the block. Tony wipes her eye and suddenly looks like she was never upset. She knew she didn't have to tell me not to say anything. "Y'all sitting in front of the store like y'all hustle," Shania says. "Summer? Yeah, okay," Jules adds. "Whatever that's supposed to mean," I reply. "You know exactly what the fuck it means, Brightness," Damien chimes in. "You niggas is like an uninvited rap group, just dying to get on stage, always going in and out with the bullshit," I snap. Everyone starts laughing, which makes me laugh. Jules walks to Tony and kisses her on the lips. She gives a half kiss and he looks confused. "We good?" he questions. "Yeah," she replies, but gets up and starts to walk toward the school. Jules looks in my direction, but I shrug my shoulders. Jules starts to walk behind her, calling her name. I go in the store to get juice before school. "We waiting for you, Brightness," Damien shouts into the store when I walk inside. I find my juice, walk to the counter to pay for it. Just as I'm walking out, I see Fame and Clue standing in front talking to Damien. When they see me, they smile and give me a hug. "You good?" Fame asks. "I am." "Graham said he'll be here after school. Don't get on the bus." I nod my head and proceed to walk out the door so I could walk to school. Damien and Shania were waiting for me on the corner. I see Brielle walking toward the store with a group of friends, definitely late. I don't understand how this school stands. We all do whatever we want. "Twinny twin," she says. "You late," I smile. "I'm the younger twin. I gotta come in after you." We start laughing. As soon as we get to the front door, Tommy is basically yelling at everyone for not having programs out. "You see us every day. Why do you need to see the program?" "You know I go here, but whatever." I took my program out and showed it to him. "Class started 5 minutes ago, Summer Rain," he says. "Thanks, Dad," I reply and keep walking. I see Tim laughing and shaking his head to himself as we all walk by. The day went by kind of quickly and I was actually happy. I didn't cut any classes today, including Spanish. Surprising, right? When I walk out the building, I see Brielle talking to one of the dudes we go to school with. They low-key look like they were love jointing. Soon as I go toward the street, Ace was exactly where Fame said he'd be. He was posted up on his car with Clue, who head nods at me.